Welcome to your prenatal yoga class. I'm your teacher, Heather, and it is my honor and pleasure to guide you through today's yoga class. I'm currently 26 weeks pregnant and loving this first journey into motherhood. So go ahead and join me on your yoga mat in a seat. Again, if you want to lift your hips, if you haven't already, you can sit on a block or a bolster or a pillow. And then go ahead and close your eyes. Take a moment to check in. How are you? Acknowledge how your body is feeling today. Your mind, your spirit. And then take one hand over your heartbeat and one hand over your baby. And take a moment to connect to your own heart, to your baby, maybe feeling the movements or just their presence there under your second hand. Your mantra for today is I am connected and empowered. Feel the connection to your intuition, your baby, and the power that you have in this journey that you're on. I know there's a lot there saying we can't do, but yoga luckily is one of the things that we are empowered to practice and to use as a tool on this journey to motherhood. Whether this is your first baby, your fourth baby, however it is for you, just embracing this moment, this journey, this path you're on. Take a nice deep full breath, fill all the way up. Let your belly grow, your heart, your chest lift. Open your mouth, exhale and let it out. Take two more like that. Sit really tall. Breathe in. Fill up. Open your mouth. Exhale and release. And your deepest breath of the day. Fill up fully. Empty out completely. And this will be your breath for today's practice. Simply a deep belly breath. Letting yourself enjoy the deepest breaths you possibly can. And allow your mind, your presence to be here in this moment. Just you and your baby, your breath, all coming together in union. Enjoying the peace of the present. Everything else can wait. Any worry about the future, any thought of the past can wait for now. Connect to this moment on your mat and let that be enough. You can open your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, stretch to the right. Set your left hand, or reach your left hand over. You can set your right hand down and keep length through both of your sides. Lift out of your hips and extend through your spine. Inhale, reach back up through center. Exhale, stretch the other way. Lift and lengthen up and over. Create that space from your hip through your fingertips. Now with your breath, inhale, extend. Exhale, stretch right. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Take a full breath. Exhale, stretch left. Once more in each direction. Inhale, reach. Exhale, stretch right. Inhale, reach upward. Exhale, stretch to the left. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And exhale, take your right hand to the left side of your head and your left hand to your left shoulder. Draw your right ear to the shoulder and find space in your neck. And this is just a gentle tug with the ear and the shoulder away. And then you might kind of pivot your chin a little, side, diagonal, and up. Continue your deep breathing. And then switch, take your ear over to the other side. Your other hand can come over and your opposite hand to the shoulder. Draw the shoulder away, find length in your neck. And if you'd like, you could switch the crossing of your legs to get that even stretch in your seat. And then release and take your head and neck around in a circle or two in each direction. Take your time, breathe into any areas of tension or tightness. And then come back to center, reach your arms out to the side. And take your right arm under the left, cross at the elbows for eagle arms. Option one is just to hug yourself and lift the elbows, or bring the back or front of your palms together for your eagle wrap. Extend your hands long from your forearms. Draw your shoulders away from your ears and slightly lift your elbows. Breathe in. Exhale, draw your elbows to the right and look to the left. And then switch, take your elbows over to the other side, look the other way. And then unravel the arms, reach up. And take your left arm under the right, eagle wrap. Across at the elbows, come to your variation of the pose. Take your time to set it up. Inhale here. Exhale, take your elbows to the left to look right. Stay for one breath. And then to the other side, even out. Then back to center. Inhale, lift your arms. And exhale, bring them through your heart and then come onto your hands and knees. And you can move your block off to the side and come to your all fours tabletop position. Now we're gonna move through cows and cats, but focus on the cat here. And if you're having any wrist sensitivity, which might especially be happening in your third trimester, you can always bring your hands a little further forward or make fists to create a little more support there. Otherwise, really focus on gripping the earth, have strong hands. And again, we're focusing on the cat, so the arching of the spine and not as much of the opening and deep back bend here. So go a little bit shallow in the cow and deep into the cat. Inhale, cow, focus on just opening across the collarbones. Exhale, cat, really arc your heart up to the sky. Look toward your baby. Inhale, cow, return toward neutral with a gentle heart opening. Exhale, Marjariyasana, cat, stretch your sides long. Inhale, cow, look up, open your heart. Exhale, cat, lengthen your sides. Then take your knees as wide as you need, big toes together, sit on your heels for child's pose. Take your arms forward and spread your heart open. Might feel good to rock your hips a little side to side here. Find some length in your spine. For even more space, you can tent your fingers or bring blocks under your hands. Good. And know at any point during today's class, you can always return here and reconnect to yourself, to your breath, to your baby. Come back up through center. Knees come back under the hips. Then a little bit of pregnancy safe core here. So of course, with the big task we have coming up, having that baby, building a little bit of core strength and preparing to take care of our baby is important and very helpful. So here's a little bit of core that you can do in preparation. Curl your left toes. Inhale, lift your right leg straight up and back. Try to keep your hips square. Exhale, draw your knee toward your chest, curl and round. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, curl and round it in. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, extend. Then set your foot on the ground and curl your toes, rock a little bit forward and back. Give your calf a nice stretch. If you're like me, feeling those cramps in the night, hopefully this will help release some of that tension. Then lift the leg and set your foot out to the side and set it on the ground. So we're kind of coming into this almost squatting position. And then just take a few circles with your hips. So explore what feels good. If you feel silly, you can always close your eyes. And again, find a little gentle rocking from side to side. Open your hip. And then set the foot down flat with the toes pointing forward and rise up to your gait posture. Bring your shoulders over your hips. Your foot should be all the way out to the side. Reach your arms to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, hold, draw down through your low belly or up through your low belly, lengthen through your tailbone. Exhale, stretch to the right, reach your left arm up and over, lengthen toward your right leg. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, take your left shoulder to the ground and thread your needle. Soften to your cheek. You can stretch your right arm forward or take it around your low back for a half plank. Find a gentle twist of your torso to stretch your shoulder. And breathe deeply. And then slowly unwind, walk your right hand in, reach your left arm up, and exhale, come back to your tabletop. All fours, take a cow. Exhale, cat. And let's switch legs. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, curl and round, draw your knee inward. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, draw your knee inward. Inhale, reach back. And exhale, set your heel to the ground and find that rocking from front to back. Give your heel a stretch, your calf some love. And then lift your leg and take your foot out to the side for gait posture. Come on up to standing on your knee. And bring your shoulders over your hips. Then lift your arms to the sky. Stretch up nice and long. Draw the low belly and ribs in. Breathe and lengthen. And then stretch to the left. Reach your right arm over and extend through your right side. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, thread the right arm underneath you. Come down to your shoulder. And again, left arm goes forward or around for your half bind. Find the twist as you stretch for the back of your shoulder. Slowly unwind, reach your right arm up. And exhale, return to your tabletop. Knees come back to center. Then walk your hands forward for that puppy pose. Hands stretch long. This is one of my favorite spine strengtheners for pregnancy since it does give the belly a lot of space and it gives your heart an opportunity to open. So knees could be as wide as you need them here. Try to keep the hips over the knees and slide the arms forward. Lift your elbows, then rest your forehead to the earth. Or you could be on your chin and chest, but I would suggest just setting your third eye or forehead down. Take one big cleansing breath here. Fill all the way up. And open your mouth. Exhale, let it out. Spread open through your heart, through your armpits. One more breath to settle in. You are right where you need to be, Mama. Then walk your hands back and curl your toes, lift your hips, and come to downward dog. Once again, step your feet wide, so almost to the edges of your mat. Take up all the space you need. Hands could be on the earth, or if you'd like even more space, you can try bringing blocks under your hands and see how that feels. That'll give you a lot of space and length. Relax your head and neck. Give your dog a walk, and knees could be bent a little or a lot. And then walk forward to a fold. Again, hands on the earth or blocks for even more space. Feet really wide. Relax your head and neck. We don't want to stay inverted for too long, so just a couple more breaths here. And then rise all the way up to standing. Stack one vertebra at a time. And find a few shoulder shrugs when you arrive here. Reach to your ears and back. And then reach your arms up to the sky. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, take your hands in front of your heart. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. You can slide your hands up your shins, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Twice more, just like that. Inhale, extend a mountain, reach out and around. Exhale, Samastitihitrasana. Bring hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up, draw in your low ribs. Exhale, fold in half, keep your heart open. Inhale, lift halfway, stretch your spine long. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up to the sky, extend in mountain. Exhale, Samastitihi, bring hands to your heart and pause, check in here. Bring a hand back over your heartbeat and your baby and notice what you're feeling from just warming up. See how your heartbeat is responding, maybe how your baby is responding. I am connected. I am powerful. Feel how powerful you are in this moment. And then you can open your eyes and step your right foot back and left foot forward for warrior two. Find your heel to arch alignment, so back foot is flat and parallel with the back of the mat. Front knee is bent over the ankle. And if your legs are starting to feel a little bit sore, you can always shorten your stance to ease up a little bit of that. Or if you're feeling like a challenge, you can walk your foot further forward and make this leg closer to parallel. Face your hips to the side, heart to the side, nice and open. Draw your low belly in and let your tailbone sink low. Then take your arms to the horizon, warrior two. Spread your heart open to the right and look over your front middle finger now. Spread open wide, breathe in. Breathe out and hold it. Take one more breath to be here. Inhale, flip your front palm, reach up to the sky, reverse warrior. Lengthen through your left side, keep your front knee stacked over the ankle, right arm down the back leg or around for your half bind. Create length throughout your side body. And pick a drishti for your eyes. Where is your mind focused? You can look at your back foot to ground or up to challenge your balance. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring your left arm down and right arm high. Then from there, you might reach your arm overhead. And I like putting my left hand there on the baby. So hug your baby in. Give yourself some length through both sides. Breathe deeply. And ground all the way to the pinky edge of your back foot. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg, lift your front arm upward and back. And maybe that right hand hugs the baby in. Stretch and lengthen through your top arm. Root your tailbone down. Lengthen your sides. Spread your feet wide, but add a gentle bend to your knees. And find the length from your front leg all the way through your upper body and top arm. Exhale, triangle, reach forward as far as you go. Tuck your left hip under the right and reach your right arm to the sky. And again, you do have props there if you'd like to set your hands on a prop. You have your block there for support. And then we're trying to bring that top arm straight up like it's a 12 on a clock. The bottom arm is 6. Spiral your heart open to the side. And connect with your breath. Inhale, come up and turn your left toes in and your right toes out. Warrior two, face the other direction. And you might bring one block up to the other side. Spread your arms out wide to the side. And find your heel to arch alignment. Find your center so you're not shifting too far forward or back. And ground down through the tailbone, lift through the heart, and look forward. Take one more breath to settle here. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lengthen your right arm upward and back. Find the extension from your right hip through your fingertips. Create a little space between your right ribs. Then fill that space with an even deeper breath. One more for length. Exhale, extended side angle. Take your right arm down, then to the belly. Reach your left arm higher overhead. And come to your side angle posture. Find the length through both sides. Your right side body and left side body are long. Find your gaze. Inhale, reverse triangle. Stretch your left arm or bring your left arm to your baby, your right arm to the sky. Draw your hips to neutral and feel that corset of energy drawing upward, inward. Activating your core that will be powerful for us on this journey to feel that core engagement. Mula Bandha, sucking up and in from the roots. Uddiyana Bandha, drawing the baby inward and upward. And Jalandhara Bandha, the chin slightly draws to the chest, creating this nice draw of energy all the way toward the center and the baby. Exhale, triangle. Bring your arms to the horizon. Reach as far forward as you go. And bring your right hand to shin, left hand to the sky, or find your block. Spread your heart open wide to the side. Keep your neck long. Both legs long and strong. Imagine hugging the muscles of your leg to the bone and skin to the muscle. Breathing so deeply, you fill the belly, your ribs, your chest. And empty out completely. Inhale, rise back up. And exhale, turn to the first side. Bend your left knee, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your left arm. Exhale, extended side angle. Shift forward and reach. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Lift your front arm. Exhale, Trikonasana. Reach forward. Tick-tock your arms. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, warrior two. Face the right. Bend your right knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your leg, lift your right arm. Exhale, triangle pose, shift forward. Inhale, rise up. Let's do that one last time. Exhale, bend the left knee, turn to the left, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten and lift. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, come up. Exhale, last side, bend the right knee, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten and lift. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, come up. And exhale, turn your feet toward the side. And then walk your feet in just a little closer. And then turn the toes out and bend your knees for goddess squat. Come to a 90-degree bend in the knees. Feet are just underneath the knees. And then you might rock a little side to side. Take a couple circles with the hips. And then bring your hands to your thighs. Press your hips down, hips open and knees back. And draw your left shoulder in, twist and look right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist and look left. Inhale, center. Exhale once more in each direction. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, star, press down, open up, find your expansion. And then bring your hands and feet together. Samastitihi, take a moment, check in. You might close your eyes or keep heavy lids if that helps. And notice your heartbeat, your breath. Take your deepest breath yet today. Fill up fully. Open your mouth and sigh. Let something go. Now we're going to step your left foot forward and your right foot back for warrior one. So left foot's going to point forward, step the right foot back and turn it out to the side. Face your hips forward, stretch your heart open. You might draw the shoulder blades back and down, elbows back. Then reach your arms to the sky. Bring your biceps by your ears, pinkies in and thumbs out. Ground through the tailbone, lift through your fingertips. You are a warrior, mama. Channel your warrior goddess here. And then stretch a little to the left, reach your right arm over. You can look at the ground for that extra grounding. And then toward the other direction, reach your left arm over, look toward the right. And then back up. And interlace hands behind your back. Press your palms back, open your heart. And then fold along your front thigh for humble warrior. And you might need to be a little on the inside of that thigh at this point. Front knee is bent over the ankle, look toward your back leg. Left hip in line with the right, last breath. Then inhale, rise up, lift your arms. And step your hands and feet to meet, Samastitihi. Then ground through your left heel. Let's channel this tree of life that we are creating, that we are a part of. Left foot's gonna ground, find your roots. Turn your right knee out and it might just look like lifting the heel like a kickstand. Then you could bring the foot to the inner thigh, anywhere above or below your knee. Find a gaze point to help you balance. Ground through the tailbone. Maybe you lift your arms like branches or take them out. And you could add Gyan Mudra, recognizing all is connected. Pointer and thumbs come together. Breathe, mama. Then bring the squirrel down the tree trunk, let it go. And maybe a couple shoulder shrugs here. Then let's switch. Take the right foot forward, left foot back, warrior one, second side. Square your hips, ground down through the tailbone, lengthen your low back, then reach your arms to the sky. Face your palms to center, lift your chin, lift your crown. Breathe deeply. You are powerful. Feel it here. And you can stretch a little to the right, reach your left arm over. And then toward the left. Then lift your arms and try your awkward thumb on top, like you're holding your baby's hand the first time. Press back, open your heart. And then fold into humble warrior. Stretch your arms to the sky. Tuck your right hip in line with the left. Lengthen your arms upward. Check the front knee is still just over your ankle. and choose to gaze somewhere on the earth behind you for grounding. Breathe. And slowly rise up and step your back foot up to the right. Ground through the right heel, lower through the tailbone and lengthen your low back. Turn your left knee out for Vrikshasana, tree pose, second side. Bring the foot up to your inner thigh, find what feels right, and then find your arm expression. Keep on breathing. Knowing balance is created, it's a practice. And slowly release, let that go, maybe give it a shake. And inhale, extended mountain, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift your right leg up. And exhale, set your foot on the earth and bring your knee down. And if you have a blanket at home and you would like to bring that under the knee, you could always do that for more support, or even double up your yoga mat. Then reach your arms to the sky, lift and lengthen, find your extension, low lunge. Square your hips, hug the hips to center, lengthen through your sides. Exhale, open your elbows, lean back just a little bit. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, cactus your elbows, lean back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, straighten your front leg, half Hanumanasana. Now you're welcome to reach for blocks if you'd like for more space. And you might need to be, again, a little on the inside of your leg to create that space for the baby in you. Kick the toes toward you, lengthen your spine, and then fold with your spine long, a little closer toward the front of your mat. Then bend your front knee, lizard pose. Bring your hands both to the inside edge of the foot. Maybe you want to walk the foot further forward. Again, blocks are your friends, so you can bring hands to your block to lift a little bit higher, or you can lower your forearms to the block to go a little bit further. See what feels right for you and try to keep your collarbones spread open wide. Breathe length from the front of your right thigh through the hip. And then let's set up a pigeon pose. So take your left shin across and flat, heel to the right, knee to the left, right leg is straight back. Open your heart over the hip, and if needed, you could bring a block under your left hip for more support, or a blanket. Find an open heart, then fold and melt forward into your pigeon. And again, with the baby there, you may not be able to fold as deeply as you typically would. You can always stay high on your hands or forearms, or maybe go all the way to your forehead. Take a moment to reconnect to your intention. Just staying connected in this breath, this moment, this pose to you and the baby. Nothing else in this moment matters. Let that be enough. Slowly come up onto your hands And onto your back knee, take the left leg up and around. You can circle it around a little bit. And then bring the left knee down and take your right foot forward for low lunge. Start by coming up. Bring your shoulders over your hips, square your hips, front knees just over the ankle. Then reach your arms to the sky. Breathe in. Find the depth for the left hip stretch. Lengthen through your psoas. Exhale, open your elbows and heart. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, straighten your front leg, half Hanumanasana. Come to your hamstring stretch. Flex the toes toward you, lengthen through your spine. And fold toward the front of your mat. Find that perfect edge of sensation that feels right to you. Then bend your knee for lizard pose. Bring your hands inside of the right foot. And check that the knee stays over the ankle but not in front. Or walk your foot even further out. Maybe a little rocking side to side feels good. And then settle into your stretch. Find the depth and hold there. And then make your way to pigeon. Ekapada Rajakapotasana. Take your shin across, square your hips, and open your heart. Left leg is straight behind you. Then melt forward into pigeon. Settle here. Find your depth and surrender. And taking a moment to acknowledge how powerful you truly are. All that you have accomplished so far on this journey. Maybe even thinking of all the things you had to overcome, any challenges to prepare for this moment. Being proud of the powerful and inspiring woman and mama you are. And then slowly come up, come onto your knee, take your right leg up, circle it around. And then find your way onto your knees for hero's pose. And just one final gentle twist from here. Again, we don't want to twist too deeply. Look over to the right. You can set your left hand to your right thigh. Look and gently twist, focusing on twisting from your heart upward. And then switch, look the other way, nice and easy. And then back to center, come onto your seat and bring your feet in front of you and knees wide for bound angle pose. Open your feet like you're reading a book, draw your knees to the earth, breathe in and lengthen. And breathe out, fold forward. You might use your elbows to give your knees a little extra push, and then lengthen toward the front of your mat. Then come up and close that chapter. Scooch toward the front of your mat and lower all the way down. And then bring your knees out and feet up for happy baby. Take any little movements from here that feel nice. You can rock and roll a little side to side. Extend one leg and the other or both. Channeling your inner blissful baby, the baby inside of you that's growing, playing. And then release, take your legs forward and come on to your left side. Use an arm under your head like a pillow. Knees can bend. If you have a pillow or bolster, you might bring them between the knees for a little support. And close your eyes. You might rest your right hand on your baby. And take one final cleansing breath. Fill all the way up. And let it go. And enjoy a few final moments of peace, rest, and relaxation in your resting pose. I'll let you know when it's time to come back. Deepen your next breath in. And bring your body back to life. You can wiggle your toes, your fingers. Press the ground away and come up to one final seat. You can keep your eyes closed and gaze inward just a little bit longer. Sit up nice and tall and bring hands in front of your heartbeat. Take a moment to acknowledge in gratitude the divine within you, within your baby, the life that you are growing. You are so strong and capable. I thank you for allowing me to guide you through this practice. The light and divinity within me bows to and honors the light and divinity within you. And when we're experiencing this peace and connection, together we are one. Namaste. Thank you so much. I really hope that you enjoyed this practice. I'm wishing you all of the best on this magical and incredible journey that we are on. And I hope to see you on your mat again soon. Until next time, namaste.